I'm going to show you a problem getting this Atmel-ICE ISP debugger to be used in conjunction with Visual Micro running on Microchip Studio. I have the ISP connected to the ISP header on this custom board I made, which has an ATmega328pb installed on it. So I'm just going to launch Microchip Studio here. Okay, it's finished loading. Just going to quickly show what version of Visual Micro we have installed right now. So it looks like we have version 2022.1128.715. I get a warning to enable automatic updates here. So let me just check that out. Well, I checked and it doesn't look like there's any updates for any of the extensions that I have installed here. So everything should be the latest it is. So I'm going to go ahead and file new project. And I'm going to select an Arduino Sketch 8-bit using Visual Micro. And I'm going to start this in a Git repository that I've already registered here. It's called vmicrotesting. And I'm just going to call this Project Blinky. So Visual Micro creates the project, tells me it's going to reformat the folder structure and get rid of unused files. So I click OK through that. And I'm ready to try configuring everything. So I have Arduino IDE configured correctly already. Here's the location of my 1.8.8 Arduino IDE install directory. The default is from previous uses of Visual Micro is what I actually want. So ATmega328 mini core board library with 328pb variant. I'm going to be debugging using hardware. I have the debug build option created. And the problem is when I go to select Atmel-ICE, it doesn't actually do anything. This box never gets populated with my choice. And it doesn't work for Atmel Studio device programming either. I can confirm using the Microchip Studio built-in tools that there is indeed an Atmel-ICE connected. I can select it and define a debug wire interface for it. I can also verify that the communication of the Atmel-ICE is working with the micro, because I'm able to look at the fuse bits and read the device ID and everything. I'm going to leave it in ISP mode for now so that it can still receive uploads. So I'm not going to check DWEN fuse bit. And I can just confirm that the project compiles here. So everything compiled properly. But if I try to upload it, it's not going to work. So I'm going to choose the Atmel-ICE. I'm going to try to upload it and start a debug session. I get this message. Upload requires a programmer. Upload cancelled. So to see if selecting something here actually does anything, what I've done is created that project inside of a Git repo, and here in Visual Studio Code I can just quickly see if there's any diffs. So if I go here and select Atmel Studio, Atmel-ICE as my debug tool, go save all, I can see that doing so has actually made some changes. You can see the CPP project now has AT program Atmel-ICE ISP as the programmer name, and use programmer has changed from 0 to 1. And I also noticed that this appears to be duplicated down here, so I'm not sure if that's part of the problem. But it seems to have changed it identically in 2 places. So, moving on, I can't really get past here. If I try to start debugging a break, I just get the upload using requires a programmer message. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Here's a quick look at the project properties for the project. And here's a quick look at the visual micro menus. So you can see how everything is configured right now.